Welcome back to the 23rd episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Loyalocke. If you didn't see last episode, go check it out. And it was a short episode, not all that much happened. We got some encounters and stuff, but it ended abruptly at like about 20 minutes in. I planned on going only a tiny bit longer. And this battle I never actually finished in the episode. I actually did in the episode at all, but I did the battle. This is what my team looked like after the battle. I saved directly afterwards, so obviously nobody died. Everything's good. But let's get whatever the item this is, and it's an iron. That's terrible. Whatever. And then we will fish here. I think I said I wanted to fish with the good rod. I don't know. I have both of them, the good and the super, but I wanted to do the good rod because give me a chance for Krabby. Alright, dude. I think it was Krabby, and then like before it was only pretty much guaranteed Horsey. Which I get Horsey anyways. But I like Horsey. Horsey's pretty cute. I like, you know, in Gen 2 when they had its evolution Kingdra, but you know, whatever. It's crazy to me that in Gen 2 the only dragon type they added was Kingdra, which was an evolution of a Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, what? It's crazy how scarce of a typing that was early on in Pokemon history, where Gen 1 and 2 they just had the Dragonite line and then Kingdra, and Gen 3 they added quite a bit, but damn, like that's so weird. And like Gen 1 doesn't even have any dark types because it didn't exist then, and then obviously like once it got added, that like fairy type ended up giving a bunch of like fairy type to a bunch of the normal types in Gen 1. And then like at least there was Magnemite that ended up getting the steel type, and the steel type was added into the game in later generations, but nothing developed the dark type. Though I don't know exactly what would have. I don't know of anything that I would have given it to be fair. But it's still just crazy that it happened at all. Or like that there's just no dark types in this generation. The only generation to be missing a typing. Kind of like Gen 5's only Mega Evolution is Audino, which nobody even likes. Like, it's kind of cute, but that's all it's got going for it, and then it's not that great in battle, even though it has a Mega. I mean, its Mega is decent, but it isn't. Some stuff just don't make sense. Did I take on everybody in this route here? I think so, because there's not a lot here. So I guess we'll move back this way and go take on some people. So I did fight you. Fought you. Didn't fight you guys. Alright. We got a lot of battles until we can end up switching up our team again. Though I can't wait to actually be able to do that because we got a lot of fun stuff in the box. I wonder if like maybe every time I catch a Pokemon I should spin like the actual regular Loyalocke wheel, because I said I was going to add an encounter wheel and it was going to be different. I showed you guys that in an earlier episode a while back. But I feel like the team isn't switching enough for it to be super exciting. Obviously the encounter wheel is supposed to add more challenge to the actual fights and stuff. So by adding like negative effects onto the Pokemon. Maybe I'll add something to that wheel. Let's just add this Pokemon to the team. Like, literally, that's all it is. Or a couple of them, and I'll be like, switch it out for a random Pokemon, or then it'll be switch it out for any Pokemon of your choice. And whatever Pokemon that gets switched out gets put to the end of the queue in place of where that encounter would be. That way it can be a little more exciting for getting encounters and stuff. I'll definitely have to do that. I like that idea. That might help switch up the team more and more. As well as not adding like a whole nother wheel and stuff. Nothing too crazy. Oh, my Pidgeotto comes in, cool. Eat. Nice and easy. Nothing is really gonna happen this episode. It's just gonna be me taking on these trash trainers. I mean, I can't play a Pokemon game and skip the trainers. It's like against my moral code. This is how it is. Especially since it's like more chances for me to end up with a loss or with deaths in some sort of way, like the more trainers I take on. Obviously that hasn't really happened. Bird Keeper Robert. What a loser. Speed Drill blows. He needs better moves, he needs better something, man. Yeah, so I mentioned like a few episodes ago or something that I was going to be playing basketball with my brother and stuff on last Saturday, and that never happened, so no update on that. Sorry guys. But yeah, that didn't happen because he had to work. What an idiot. He apparently didn't think he was going to have to work that day, and then he did end up having to work that day. I mean, it happens. It happens when you work for a smaller company and you're a plumber, I guess. I don't have to deal with it. I also don't work for a small company. I always forget how many trainers there are in this area of the game. Like, it's honestly terrible. So many trainers, there's, you know, and they're not exciting. They're all just like the same, like, thing, essentially. Like, all of them are like flying types, or they're like normal types. Poison, maybe grass sometimes. But either way, it's not exciting. Oh, bye-bye, Beedrill. Oh, I'm actually not gonna stay in there. I was like, yeah, whatever they send in, I'll just stay in, and it won't be a big deal. That will be a big deal. He's like dead. I don't know how many other encounters I might have missed, to be honest. I, like, should have already gone, of, like, areas I've been to. Like, I'm sure there are some in, like, towns and stuff that I could have fished for. But I'm not really too worried about that. I'm really excited for the next series on here, which is going to be Floppy Nights. I eventually did get the game downloaded and stuff because it was on sale, so it was like only like $5 instead of like $20 or whatever it was. So I decided to just get it. So, yeah, that'll definitely be our next game. And that game is just... it's a pretty short game, but it's fun, if I remember correctly. And there's like... oh, that may hurt a little. Oh, he's 20. Guys, you might want to come see this. Every movie ever. Yeah, that's like I am supposed to be sad at that, but I'm not, frankly. Oh no, guys. My, like, worst Pokemon is a goner. The one that I haven't won on my team for a while. Like, I didn't try to kill it, I did. It just be like that sometimes. Yeah, but Floppy Nights is like a game where like it mixes like a tile turn-based combat game where you move on tiles and stuff with a card game where you have to like draw your cards and stuff in order to move and attack and all that fun stuff. So if you like that sort of thing, that game will definitely be for you. It's super fun. This is what I meant earlier when I said that it's more likely for me to lose a Pokemon when I'm taking on these trash trainers. Ooh. To be honest, it might even be more likely for me to lose Pokemon to them than a gym leader, because I'm more worried about the gym leader being stronger. Ooh, what do we do about that? What I honestly might do is I might just trash one of the Pidgeotos and like one of the Meows. I don't want to have duplicates, frankly. I feel like that makes for a boring time. So I'm just gonna throw them in here even though they're not actually dead. Actually, I'm moving one box over. So, I mean, I don't really care if anyone else cares or not, because I just don't. I have to do that again. I'm so stupid. Hypno's coming on the team though. Big fan of him, so. Get a better Pokemon on the team and in return. So I'm not really mad at this. I feel like in later generations, this game, or this, challenge will be more exciting, to be honest. And I think next time, I might even just randomize it. Which I think might make it more exciting in general as well. Because as of right now, it's just too easy, really. The Loyalocke was meant to be harder, but it just isn't. And even if I randomize it, it's probably still not going to be that difficult. And I mean that, with the added encounter wheel. The encounter wheel will definitely make it more difficult, but We'll just have to see by how much. Because, like, I don't want it to be, like, so much harder. But I do want it to be harder. Though, it's gonna be a while before we even do that anyways as well. So it's not gonna matter that much. We're not going to play another Loyalocke for a while, so not until after Floppy Nights and after Pokemon Clover and possibly after something else. Which is also part of the reason why I might end up starting to record more at some point, like more episodes a week. Just because I really enjoy it. But I don't know. It all depends on what I end up actually feeling like doing. Because if I end up recording more episodes in a week, it would be more like more episodes in a day, because I'd probably end up recording most of them on Wednesday. Especially since on Saturday I've been going to play basketball and stuff recently. But we'll see how it all ends up going when I actually get to that point. Like, what I might do is, like, when I finish this series, I might go to 5 days a week or something. And just push out a bunch of episodes, like, on, like, Wednesday and stuff. Probably. This is the day when I usually spend a lot of my time recording. Nowadays, even. So. Who knows, I might even start doing that next week for all I know. Like, it just takes too long to finish these games for me. Like, sometimes it's hard to keep me, like, 100% enjoying doing it when I'm running out of, or when I don't, like, play through it quick enough, I guess. It's not necessarily that, like, I 100% lose interest, but, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Especially when, like, a lot of times I, like, end up not doing it, like, day after day. It's usually, like, recording a lot of, like, episodes in a row. It'll be so fun for, like, most of that time. Like, the first episode will feel weird, and then I'll get into the groove, and it'll feel great, and then I'll wait a long while again before recording, and it's like, oh. No, I feel like I've been away from it for so long. I think we'll probably take on this last trainer here, and then we'll end off the episode there. Another damn bird keeper, dude. Oh, he actually has a Dodrio. He's kind of strong. Hold on a minute. But yeah, I don't know. We'll definitely have to wait and see what I. Whoa, chill. what I end up doing. Because I don't know myself what I'm going to do, and can't give you guys a definitive answer or anything. Okay, we took out the Dodrio. Now it's just Doduo. Weird. And another one. It's the last one, so that's good. That's fun. I do like the fact that we have Hypno back on the team. At least somewhat. I like Hypno. Oh, there we go. Beat that guy. And if you enjoyed this episode, then hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell, and keep watching for more. I will see you in the next one. Bye!